Steve Smith. On the sideline, David Aldrich. I'm Kevin Harlan. We've got the visiting team and the 80s team. Here's Mr. Perfect. Now the starting group for the visitors. Bodyguard is out there with ABC. Then it's Mr. Perfect. Then it's Mr. Perfect. And it's Mr. Perfect in at the 1. Johnson attacking. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
And when you have this kind of size as a point guard, what a tremendous advantage. Magic can really match up with all 5 positions.
Here's Mr. Perfect. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It goes on Moses Malone.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
And he makes the first. Both shots good from the stripe.
We've seen him put a lot of pressure on the defense and then cash in at the line.
Bounce pass from Jordan. Here's Malone. He can't get it to go. The 3. And the ball out of play. The 80s team will inbound. And just about a minute into the first quarter. Johnson attacking. Stolen away. And here they come. From 12 feet out. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
That's why you never quit battling on the offensive glass.
And that's a nice reward for his effort. The flush, perfect.
Working hard, beating everyone to the ball. He does this night in and night out.
Now here's Bird. There's the triple. His first shot is a miss. 0 for 1 to start the contest. And he's going up for the alley-oop. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Absolutely the prettiest play in basketball, executed to perfection.
I don't think you'd get an argument there. Everybody loves the alley-oop. Now here's Johnson, and it's blocked, and it's out of bounds. Still the 80s team ball. Now about 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Kicks it to Jordan. Shot clock at 6. From outside the arc.
They are out of rhythm. 1 for 5 so far. You just need to calm down and reward your matchups.
That one drops for him.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the 80s team. 6-point game. On the wing, Bird. Malone outside. Misses, and the dry spell continues. Guys, we've seen some excellent offensive output.
Yeah, great momentum for them offensively.
Johnson with the defensive effort.
And his pure defensive effort changed that shot from an easy one to a tough one.
And you know, technically, it's a high percentage look, but this is why we play the game.
And the beauty of Jordan's pull-up, he can do it running full speed or laterally in either direction.
Pass to ABC. Pass to Mr. Perfect. 5 to shoot. puts up a 3. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. The 80s team making a switch here. Olajuwon's checked in. And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played, Johnson left side. McHale passes to Olajuwon. Baseline J on the way. That one wide left. The pass to Mr. Perfect. Here's Mr. Perfect. He's guarded by Johnson. Here's Mr. Perfect. Oh, that was something else.
That was nasty.
He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in. Build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime. Now here's Johnson. Here's Jordan. Olajuwon trying to break free. Jordan can't get it to go. To the inside. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. First one falls for him. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. 1:32 left here in the opening quarter. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
So the 80s team called timeout. They're first. 1:29 left in the first quarter. And here is Johnson. Bird with it. Down low, Jordan. Great play by Bird to set it up.
And you can just see the extraordinary competitiveness. MJ staying laser focused after absorbing the contact.
Mr. Perfect, the pass to Mr. Perfect. 58 seconds left in the first. Great D that time from Bird. Oh, and the jam by Bird.
You know, Bird never had that elite burst out of his stance, but what he does have is incredible instincts, just reads the defense and anticipates the drive.
Mr. Perfect, the pass to Mr. Perfect. Clock at 6. Pass to the bodyguard. Here's Mr. Perfect. He's guarded by Olajuwon. 1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Bird, the pass to Johnson. To the paint, here's McHale. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
And the insane peripheral vision there. If anyone's open, even for an instant, Magic's gonna find you.
And that one released in time, but no good. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. The away team leading by just 2, and will return shortly. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the visiting team, what do you think?
Aggressive at running guys to the backboard. You could tell it was part of their game plan coming in.
And they have the guys to do it. Play to your strengths, and they can make up for some of your weaknesses.
And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the 80s team. Trailing by 2. They've got Olajuwon. Irving is out there with Johnson. Then there's Kevin McHale. And it's Bird in at the threesome. Now McHale following the miss by Larry Bird from deep. Johnson outside. Here's Olajuwon. No good. That would have tied it. Bodyguard is out there with the bodyguard. Then it's Mr. Perfect. Then it's Mr. Perfect. And it's Mr. Perfect in at the point.
And not many guys Irving's size are this good at blocking shots. Takes incredible timing and athleticism.
Now here's Johnson. Out to Bird. Pass to McHale. Johnson dishes to McHale. Passes it to Irving. Fires for 3.
Boy, if you're the coach, you hate to see that kind of miscommunication between your guys.
The 80s team making some changes. Malone comes in for Olajuwon. And Thomas subbed in for Magic Johnson. Just over 1 minute has passed here in the second quarter. There's the pass to the bodyguard. Pass to Mr. Perfect. 6 on the shot clock. Here's the bodyguard. Gets himself open and drills it.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Pass to Malone. Back to Thomas. Now, here is Irving. No points in the game yet for him. On deep. Bird misses. Bird's gone 1 of 4 so far. Here's Mr. Perfect. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
And after that ragged first quarter, they're getting some momentum, some confidence. Nice flow.
McHale outside. With the shot. Misses the jumper. Here's Mr. Perfect. Bird covering. Malone with the block.
How about the quicks there by Malone to get up and deter that shot, utilizing that size and reach for the rejection.
James Worthy's checked in for Kevin McHale. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Passes it to the bodyguard. Down it goes for his third basket in as many tries.
Beautiful call that time up the floor. The hard screen frees him up for the bunny.
Feeds to Bird. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Bird's gone just 1 of 5 from the field. The bodyguard passes to Mr. Perfect. Here's the bodyguard. And the pass to Mr. Perfect. Lets it go from deep. And it's Irving with the rebound.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Worthy can't hit. Here's the bodyguard. He's guarded by Thomas. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's the bodyguard. Pass to the bodyguard. And the ball out of play. The 80s team will inbound.
Careless turnover. You lose focus for even a moment in this league. That's the result.
The 80s team making some changes. Abdul-Jabbar's checked in for Bird. And it's Jordan in for Irving. Time. The 80s team with the ball. No points yet here in the second quarter for them. Here's Malone. Thomas trying to break loose. And Malone gets it to go on the assist by Thomas.
And Malone, a high percentage scorer when he gets it in deep. Once he's got the defense on his back, the game becomes easy with his ability to score.
Here's Mr. Perfect. He's got 6. 1:49 left now here in the second. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line. And this is his 3rd trip to the line tonight. And so Thomas will bring it up for the 80s team. 9-point game. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And without a doubt, one of the greatest small men we've ever seen. Zeke possesses the skill and determination to just take over a game at any point.
It's his first trip to the line.
Isaiah Thomas taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. He's off on the second.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside. And it doesn't even matter that he's surrounded on that possession. He's got the size to pull those boards down anyway.
Worthy, the pass to Malone. And then Malone with the dunk.
Explosive leaping ability allows him to play the 5, even though he's a little undersized.
Passes to Mr. Perfect. Here's Mr. Perfect. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Now the pass to Mr. Perfect. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Mr. Perfect. Worthy defending. Here's Mr. Perfect. And that's collected by Malone. Here's Jordan Abdul-Jabbar trying to free himself up. The shot's good from Jordan.
Yeah, finding the weakness in the defense. That's the court savvy of Thomas at work.
Here's Mr. Perfect. He's got 9. And it's blocked. They recover it. But he recovers it. Pass to Mr. Perfect. Passes it to the bodyguard. And another shot.
And beyond the obvious physical skills, Kareem just has a great understanding for the game. Times his move perfectly to get that shot.
And the 80s team has possession. Trailing by 4. 17 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Here's Thomas. Now the feed to Malone. Can't hit from in close.
Great defensive effort, just saved a basket.
You know what? This is why you never give up on a play. You don't know what's going to happen.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
And so that's the end of the first half. The away team up 6. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. We're seeing a tremendous game from Mr. Perfect.
And he's shown just how adept he can be at creating contact and then cashing in at the line.
It's a part of his game that he can always tap into. There's an art to it, and he is painting the canvas tonight.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. We've got Johnson, Bird out there with McHale. Then it's Malone, and it's Jordan in at the 2. And he drops it in from the low post. McHale's got his team on the board first here in the second half for the 80s team. ABC is out there with Mr. Perfect. Then it's Mr. Perfect. Then it's Mr. Perfect. And it's the bodyguard in at the 5.
You know, obviously, he knows how to finish with some flair.
And for the 80s team, we've got Bird, Kevin McHale out there with Malone. Then it's Magic Johnson. And it's Jordan in at the 2.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
Here's Mr. Perfect, Bird covering. From 11 feet away, and McHale pulls it down.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
You know, to me, this is when you want to focus on creating for others. Give someone else a chance. It's called a teammate.
Here's Mr. Perfect, the 80s team making their last shot. Here's Mr. Perfect.
He got fancy with that one.
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open. Now, here's Bird. That shot missing.
Yeah, but they're 3 of 4 to start the second half.
Here's Mr. Perfect, Bird covering. Here's Mr. Perfect. He's guarded by Johnson.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. A second chance effort, and he sinks the layup. Johnson's got 6 points.
And the D getting outworked there on the putback. Can't let that happen.
For some reason, blocking out has become a lost art, and that's the result you'll get.
And Magic Johnson with the slam.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
We talk about it time and time again. Turnovers are costly, especially when the game is close.
The 80s team making a switch here. Olajuwon's checked in. Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. And it's good, 2 points. Mr. Perfect's got 8 points in the quarter.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
Time called here. The 80s team will talk it over. Nice game, great performance from Mr. Perfect.
And he's been taking...
A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. And the basket by Johnson.
After a lackluster first half, he's taken charge offensively. We'll see how the defense responds.
Mr. Perfect, the pass to Mr. Perfect. Here's Mr. Perfect. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely. Mr. Perfect's got his second basket. Johnson surveying the floor. Pass to Bird. Outside Jordan. From deep. Misses the mark. His third miss of the game. 4 for 7 now. Mr. Perfect, the pass to Mr. Perfect. From about 16, nice spin off the left rim and in.
And defensively, they've gotten a little careless, not playing with the same focus we saw in the first.
Johnson kicks to Bird. Now, here is Olajuwon. He's tightly guarded.
And another great rebound there. I mean, he's pulled down a ton of them, and the size issue has not been a problem here today.
So both teams making some changes here. Guys, they've been getting it done.
They came out with a mission, and they have been tough to stop.
To the left wing. Here's Mr. Perfect. He's guarded by Johnson. Mr. Perfect rebounded by McHale. The 80s team with the ball. 6-point game. Outside Jordan. To the inside. Here's Dantley. The shot, no good. The pass to Mr. Perfect. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass.
And one of the league's most effective shot blockers from that guard position. Jordan can do it in help defense or on the ball.
This is why you're trying to get him as many touches as possible. He's got the neck.
Stolen by Magic. That's good again. His 7th basket. 7 for 10 from the floor.
Great quarter for him at the offensive end, trying to will his team back in the game.
Here's Mr. Perfect. And it's good from the elbow. Mr. Perfect's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And you see the ability to rise and fire from mid-range, even against that length.
And you know what? There was probably a better matchup on the floor, but when it goes in, nobody complains.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down. To the middle. And he dunks it down.
And talk about putting some extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. To the wing right side. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. And there's a whistle. That goes on the bodyguard. That is his first foul of the game. Here's Jordan. 8 points for him. Right wing. Here's Malone. And good, as it just snugs right down through the net.
Yeah, and this is what happens when you have a scorer like Jordan on the floor. He attracts all that attention defensively, leaving guys wide open.
Back right after this. And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the 4th quarter in what is still anybody's ball game. Here's Mr. Perfect. All right, now a chance to set the floor courtesy of Gatorade. 4th quarter action, all fueled up and ready to go. Mr. Perfect out there with Mr. Perfect. Then it's the bodyguard. Then it's Mr. Perfect. And it's the bodyguard in at the center, filling out the middle. Johnson, the pass to Malone. That shot off.
A good job by him on the glass here tonight. +8 in that department.
They get it again. Here's the bodyguard. Good D by Wilkins.
So frustrating when you can't get anything to go down as you're trying to help your team finish the job.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. 60 seconds off the clock here in the 4th. And it's Malone with the rebound. The 80s team with the ball. Trailing by 4. Dantley the pass to Johnson. Now here's Malone. And Malone gets double-teamed out to the right wing. Pass to Dantley. 5 to shoot. Takes the 13-footer. That one a little long. We've gone about a minute and a half into the fourth quarter. Mr. Perfect, the pass to Mr. Perfect. Passes it to the bodyguard. Here's Mr. Perfect. He's covered by Malone. The shot, no good. Here's the bodyguard. He's guarded by McHale. Off target with the free throw line, Jay. The bodyguard's gone 1 for 5 from the field, 20%. Now here's Johnson. Tight defense on him. Outside Wilkins. Fires the three. And there's Johnson. That's good on the assist by Wilkins.
And entering the league, Magic was an average shooter at best. Has worked extremely hard to improve that facet of his game.
The 80s team making a switch here. Bird's checked in, and we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Hey guys, well during the break I was able to catch the message the visiting team coach gave to his team. And he's pushing them to empty the tank. He said, I know you're tired and it's been a tough game, but we can't hold back. If you're tired, come out. Otherwise, I want you full speed. Guys.
Here's Wilkins to take the lead. And, yep, that's going to be a flagrant foul. Unnecessary contact.
And Kevin, I got to tell you, he's probably fortunate to just get a flagrant one there. I mean, so much contact. The officials easily could have gone even harder on it.
Greg, I agree. He'd better be on his best behavior from now on. One more flagrant of any variety, and he's out of here. And he can't get the first one.
Yeah, and Malone excels at putting himself in a great position, really on both ends. Just a dynamite rebounder and interior scorer.
That one drops. He ties it up.
He wanted to get his team the lead, and even though he didn't, he should feel good. At least he tied it up.
Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
You know, I love how he absorbs the foul and still had a chance to knock that one down.
At the line for 2.
And that drops, so they now lead by 1. Irving's checked in for Wilkins. He makes 1 of 2 that time.
And you can sense that the pressure might have gotten to him a little bit, but he did do enough to put them in the lead.
To end the cold streak. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw, no good. He hits the second from the line. Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Pass to Bird. That one falls, coming off the Johnson feet. Johnson's got 5 assists in the game. Here's Mr. Perfect. The pass to Mr. Perfect. Knocks down the 3-ball. Mr. Perfect's got himself on the board with 3 there.
And those are the types of shots down the stretch that win you ball game.
Pass to Malone. The fader. And good that time. And the 80s team leads by 1.
Man, did they need those points. And I bet he's the guy that continues to go for it.
Defensively.
And now let's present our Jordan Player of the Game, Magic Johnson.
And his focus, guys, has been laser sharp, and his touch from the field, flawless. The teammates have worked hard to get him the ball in some good positions, and boy, has he rewarded them with a spectacular shooting performance. Great call to keep running all those sets for him.
Mr. Perfect, the pass to Mr. Perfect. Here's the bodyguard. Pass to Mr. Perfect. 5 on the clock. The shot, no good. Jordan with some nice D. And the 80s team has possession. So far in the 4th quarter, they've allowed just 6 points. Here's Johnson, and the layup's good off the glass. And now it's a 3-point 80s team lead.
Big shot maker. When the game heats up, so does Magic.
Here's Mr. Perfect. That one, no good. And the 80s team going the other way now. Johnson kicks to McHale. Now Johnson. Outside Jordan. The 3. No good on that one.
It's so hard to keep the defense honest when you miss wide open looks like.
Oh my goodness!
Did you see
what a
that
play?
Unbelievable.
And talk about putting some extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space. He hits the first one, and that will put them up by 2. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 3-point game.
And really the tension could not be higher right now. And he looked like he was shooting free throws at practice. What a cool customer.
Here's Mr. Perfect. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. The pass to the bodyguard. Here's Mr. Perfect. For 3. It's hauled in by Malone.
He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
And it also shows you how difficult this game is. He's just a little bit off, but it can result in missing everything.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
At the line for 2.
Good on the first, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. Second free throw, no good that time. He really wanted that one. Inside, here's Mr. Perfect. Good! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
That is world class.
Incredible shot with everything on the line coming through for his team.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And we'll go the other way.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
What's your take, guys?
And they've got plenty of time to get a basket.
But I'm curious to see, will they go for a 2 to tie or a...
Here's Mr. Perfect. To tie it up. And so it's the 80s team winning this one. That was a fun night of basketball and fabulous finish as they continued to wait out until the very last moment to seal.
And there are so many times when you see these tight games won at home, that advantage of having that crowd behind you oftentimes is the ultimate X factor.
And that about wraps it up. For Steve Smith, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for tuning in. So long.